Hi, today I'd like to talk to you about lighting choices. Lighting is actually one of the biggest energy users in the typical home. I have today a light comparator meter with me, and I want to show you what happens when we compare different light choices. So I'm going to flip it to an incandescent bulb, and you can watch the meter spin. Now I have my meter hooked up to a watts up meter, which kind of indicates the number of watts that this light bulb is using. This is a 100-watt light bulb. Right now it's taking about 93 watts of energy to run. But you can see that the meter is going very, very, very fast. So obviously it's using a lot of your electricity. One of the energy saver bulbs that people have been choosing in more recent times is actually what they call a compact fluorescent bulb, and those are the kind of what I call the squiggly curly Q bulbs. People call them the funny looking bulbs. This one is actually encased in an exterior glass, so you can't tell that it's the curly Q inside, so it's more attractive to folks. But you can see what's happening. The meter has slowed extremely slower. And the watts up meter is showing that it's taking about 14.5 watts of energy to operate this bulb. So you would have to ask yourself, why am I spending electricity 95 watts to 100 watts when I could be spending 14 to 15 watts for a light bulb? Now, one of the things with compact fluorescents is that they have a different technology behind them. They actually are filled with gases. And sometimes people complain that they're not bright instantly, and that's because those gases need to warm up inside. And then you can see that they get brighter as they warm up and they've been on for a short period of time. Sometimes people don't like that feature, and you can look for instant on. One of the other things that has changed up a little bit in lighting is that it no longer, when you go to the store, they talk about lumens, and lumens is the output of light that the bulb is putting out. And so when you're shopping for bulbs now, they go by the number of lumens that the light bulb is putting out. So that's a little different than people have been used to when they shop for watts. I'm going to turn this off for a minute and replace it with the newest bulb out there in lighting, and that is what we call the LED bulbs. It stands for light emitting diode, and these are very, very energy efficient. Now, the compact fluorescent bulbs are 60% heat and 40% light, and so that is obviously more energy efficient than our 90% incandescent bulb, which gets hot very fast. In fact, this bulb is still warm. So this is an LED bulb, and this one, okay, is putting out, it's putting out 430 lumens according to the box, and its equivalent is to a 40-watt light bulb. And the box says that the cost to run this bulb annually is 90 cents. Now, you can barely see that the meter is moving. This is so energy efficient. The meter is going very, very slow. So this is even more energy efficient. And it's taking about 7.9 to 8 watts of energy to run this bulb. So that's a huge energy saver in the course of trying to light your home. And interestingly enough, that they say when you start to average out the number of light bulbs in your home, a typical home would have probably 30 to 40 light bulbs throughout the home, including things like closets and basements and over your makeup mirror in the bathroom and stuff like that. So it's amazing how much little lights can add up. So we talk to people about using task lighting and night lights and motion sensors and things like that when it comes to lighting choices. So people do have a choice, and you do want to be energy efficient with your lighting. The lighting choices for LED has grown significantly, and as you can see here, there's different features. So we do have like a candelabra, it's dimmable. There's ambient LED, and there's dimmable LEDs. They come in different colors, different lights. We have flood LEDs. So there is a variety of choices out there when it comes to LED bulbs as well as compact fluorescents. Manufacturers are really trying to make the choice out there for the American consumer a lot better. Also, I wanted to just let you know that there are gizmos out there. It's called a kilowatt meter, and the kilowatt meter is a tool that you can use to plug in to your outlets, and you plug your appliance into there and program it, and it can determine how many watts of energy one of your appliances is taking. So like your refrigerator, for example, or a freezer, an older freezer, you might want to see if it's worth replacing that, if it's using a lot of energy. Some folks have even plugged in their cell phone chargers when they're done charging to see how much they're drawing with the phantom electricity. So that's another great tool to use.